Good morning, you guys. Today's morning devotion is from James chapter 5. It's verses 4 through 6. It says, "Look, the wages you failed to pay to the workers who mowed your fields are crying out against you. The cries of the harvesters have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty. You have lived on earth in luxury and self-indulgence. You have fattened yourselves in the day of slaughter. You have condemned and murdered the innocent one who was not opposing you." So this is a continuation of yesterday's devotion, talking about rich people and having money and things like that. But it's really showing how much our lives and the things that we do or the things that we don't do are a testimony and tell the story of who we really are. So clearly these rich people, these rich oppressors, are guilty of carrying on great injustices and withholding pay from their workers and just not treating them how they should have been treated, even though they had more than the appropriate means to just pay people fairly and accurately, but they didn't. So all of the people, they were crying out, who were wronged, were crying out, and it reached the ears of the Lord. And what we're learning here, what James is really writing, or what he's showing us, is all that they've really done, and it's a result of the cries of these harvesters making known. So it says that they have lived selfishly and greedy. They have piled on all of these things that are just going to lead to their downfall, honestly, and they were not just. And then James puts them in the same category as the people, the religious leaders who were responsible for the crucifixion of Jesus, and that they were so focused on themselves, right? So focused on their own lives, their own power, the things that they had, that they carried on these great injustices. We need to make sure that we are not so focused on ourselves or being so selfish or greedy, or just inward focused only on us, that we become guilty of carrying on injustices and not treating people how they should be treated, not being fair in our conduct, in our business, and how we are living our lives. So we can ask ourselves and ask God to reveal to us, what areas are we so focused on self that we end up carrying out injustice. That's all.